feel like Kim would kill me right here, nor do I think she'd be doing tasks like that. She is very new. I trust Kim. Who had a moving buddy? First off, me and Red, purple and red, completely not sus. We didn't kill either people. We were with each other.
Sweaty paws.
I have such sweaty paws. Such sweaty paws.
Brown spotted above shields.
I was with Keem the entire time, Red. I'm saying I'm hard vouching Red right now. I like hard vouching for Red.
Hard vouching for you though? Oh, yes.
It was Red. You just literally
no, it was
Psylence
Rhoda.
right in front of me.
Rhoda, you did it right in front of me.
100%. Literally.
I don't believe that red total voice, but I do believe that brown total voice.
Oh.
So if it wasn't red, it was definitely brown. So let's just vote for red.
If it wasn't red, though, one of us dies and we're fucked.
You're right.
I was checking my map because I
Didn't
thought
I
my
just say?
pass was in.
Didn't I just say? Hard vouch for Red. Can't be Red.
We'll find out.
She was with me the first round, and there were 2 kills, and she wasn't part of any of them.
Alright,
And so couldn't be her at
Run
all.
in circles.
Greg, that was so
Fucking
fucking ballsy.
Why are the
So-
fucking lights a crisis?
First off, I literally ended with, I hard vouch for Red. She couldn't have done kills. The past 2 deaths was the last words that came out of my mouth. Immediately throw Red under the bus.
You guys like watch him jump right through the
Sounded
vents right
too
in front of
sus.
So I'm going to throw this just quick sus out there. The other person I think who it is Black, because he was the other person who didn't quickly go towards oxygen. It looked like he was bouncing over at reactor trying to see if there were going to be any stragglers left on left side that he could get an easy kill on. So I'm going to get that information out there.
Lots of stragglers.
All right, let's talk about what we're going to call the 5-player Sudoku method for crewmates. If you're unfamiliar with Sudoku, essentially it's a number game that relies heavily on deductive reasoning, the same deductive reasoning used to catch sneaky imposters. Now to set the stage, as you can see, there are 7 players, and you don't vote on 7 unless you're 100% sure.
Stick with your people, I suppose.
you.
Don't
Yep.
be.
Watching. I need
Brown,
one,
dark green, or black.
Stick with your partners.
People parking.
So, there are 3 things you need to apply this Sudoku method logic, and surprisingly this situation comes up very often. First, you need a moving buddy, someone you can trust to not stab you in the back, that you can completely vouch for. Second, you need there to be 5 players left remaining, 2 of which being imposters. And lastly, you need 1 hard accusation made by any player that is not you or your moving
Got
buddy.
it just in time. It had to be Greg.
Where were the bodies?
It was over on the O2. Greg ran from it.
So this is where it all begins. You have a group mate you can 100% vouch for, in this case orange, 5 players left with 2 imposters, and at least 1 hard accusation being made by a player that is not me or my moving buddy. So let's let green and brown finish duking it out, and then narrow things down to solve the problem.
Can't vouch for that.
Planned to go to the other one, and then I met you guys coming from the other O2, so I started running back.
And now this is the perfect opportunity for you to take control of the conversation and start to narrow it down to the facts.
Me for some
Yeah.
reason.
Okay, so Brown, are you saying it's green, and green you're saying it's brown? So armed with all of this information, we can start to actually deduce what the smart, safe vote-off strategy is for the crewmates. Because if you get it wrong, you automatically lose the game. So we're going to start throwing out an accusation that makes the most sense, even though it's counterintuitive. I'm inclined to think that green wouldn't be it, but here's the safe play. Because no matter who it is, I think it's definitely black. So this is why the safest person to vote off in this round is black. We're going to go ahead and use a Sudoku board to prove this. And while we've definitely seen 2 players killed, let's focus on the kill that was reported, Lime. We know there is at least 1 killer for each assassination, so we'll designate 1 box in the Lime square with a capital K. We can also safely assume that Lime didn't kill himself, and since there are 4 other players currently dead, we can go ahead and X out 4 additional boxes. Lastly, we know that there are 2 people that are 100% innocent, your buddy and yourself, and in this case, orange and purple respectively. Also, we're going to assume that black is innocent for the kill on Lime, since green immediately went for brown, and they are now adamantly arguing with each other over that kill. So unless this is some next level big brain strategy in which each person is trying to throw their partner under the bus, we can assume that one of them, green or brown, is guilty for the kill on Lime, and one of them is completely innocent, which we'll designate with a lowercase I. Now, like we said in the beginning, we know for a fact that there are still 2 imposters left because we haven't voted anyone off yet, which means that there is 1 killer that is primarily responsible for the death of Lime, again designated by the capital K, and another imposter that is still a guilty killer, but more of an accomplice. And since all other 100% completely innocent spots have been accounted for, including you, your partner, whoever goes in the box I, and all the dead people, there's only 1 spot left for the accomplice tag. Black. And that, my friends, is the 5-player Sudoku method for crewmates.
You 2 could have killed us. I think all 3 of us are innocent, and we just... Oh, okay.
Nice call.
That was good.
Stick with your partners.
And now that you've got 1 of the imposters out, you have plenty of time to suss out the remaining imposter, prevent sabotages from bringing down your ship, or maybe just finishing up your remaining tasks to secure a clean and easy victory. Oh my gosh.
It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity.